Hey, what's going on? Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying some of this beautiful weather. Sunny Florida, we got some sunshine, but it's been a kind of a mishmash. You had some rain earlier, but listen, I'm going to ask you. I actually asked the question earlier, and I wanted to share with you about really, truly what's keeping you from being your fittest over 40. And I actually asked this question earlier today, and I'm following up with a little live because I asked and I kind of preloaded it saying it's related to either maybe exercise, maybe nutrition, maybe time. Those are typically the three things that pop up a lot of times when I'm talking to people that are trying to get fit over 40. But what if it's none of those things? What if the true reason it's so tough at staying in shape or getting in shape or trying to get fit over 40 has nothing to do with exercise, nutrition, or even your time? You see, because what I believe, this is one of the things that I found in the years of doing this, and really as a 47-year-old, soon to be 48-year-old in another 2 months, I had to think about that for a moment. The years just blend by, but soon enough I'm going to be breaking past that 50-year mark. And I honestly believe the biggest, or I should say the toughest thing keeping you from being fit is your potential, is actually not knowing your full potential, or maybe even just limiting your full potential. And I want to share with you, as you come on here, if you come on live, you come on the replay, I'm going to share with you something here. Check this out. Now, I don't know if you saw that I got a tower garden here. And if you can kind of check out, I'm going to share with you something kind of behind the scenes. So look, so the deal, and this is my first time, and I may mess it up a little bit, but I got a couple little guys, they're starting to sprout. I literally just put a couple of those guys in. Check that out. That pretty cool? So why am I showing you my tower garden? Well, first, I'm really excited because I've never done one of these before. Pretty neat, right? Right in the backyard. This one's pretty cool because you can actually bring it indoors with lights, but I have to get the lights. But right now, so far so good. Had to check the water. I don't have a pool. There's no pool back here. But I had to check the pH and I had to adjust that. I have some help. Just got this. And what did I have to start with? Well, in order to see those little guys down here, check this out. In order to see these little guys down there, I actually had to start them with a seed. And then I had to make sure there's some water. And you see I got a little bit of water in there. So before actually, let's see here. Before I could actually plant them in this little cool spot, like before I can actually plant them in here, if you see, I actually had to grow the little seedlings. But I had to first say, like, okay, there's probably potential because I've seen people grow them before. I've seen people actually who have amazing tower gardens. I got excited about it to be able to grow my own vegetables in the backyard, lettuce and herbs and things like that. And I had to realize there's some potential there. But I wouldn't know unless I tried. But I saw people that are doing it, and I got excited because I was like, man, if they can do that in their backyard, maybe there's a chance I can do it. And guess what? I'm trying. And I might fail. I might mess it up the first time. In fact, I might not have any produce in a couple of weeks, but I'm going to learn. And here's the thing I think, what I want to just share this with you and relate is sometimes we all think it's about diet. We all think it's about what we eat and about exercise and about time and having enough time to exercise and time to do that and running out of time, right? But truly, I think the toughest thing, just like these little seedlings that are trying to grow, is the potential. Because here, I guarantee you, if I just stuck the seeds in there and just left them alone, they wouldn't do anything. And that's what happens to some of you if you're listening and you're realizing, man, I'm not at my full potential. I really feel that that's a roadblock for a lot of people in their 40s and older. Is we get to a certain point, a season in our life, and we'll say, oh, well, Mark, I'm in my 40s. It's just not the same. It's just harder to be fit over 40. It's just, I just can't get in better shape. Excuse me. I just can't get in better shape. That's a limitation. That's a limiting belief that you put on yourself. And unfortunately, that's what I believe is the toughest thing. I think it's really easy, especially maybe if we're comparing ourselves to others who maybe are in worse shape. Oh, well, you know what? I'm maybe not doing great, but I'm not doing nearly as bad as that guy. Holy cow, look at him. See, I only have 40 pounds to lose, but look at that guy. He's got 80 pounds or 100 pounds to lose. See, that's the trickery that kind of goes on, and we start to compare ourselves, and we can actually make it so we feel better about ourselves, or we can also say, hey, I'm in really good shape compared to that person. Or I would say, I'm not in really good shape and feel really, really bad and really just lose any potential to want to even try. So truly, I think regardless, even though exercise is a part of it, and nutrition, your diet, of course, and of course, time factor, having enough time. Time is going by, right? And the days and years are going by as I round the corner, 48 in another 2 months, thinking to myself, I think the only time that I honestly feel like it's been tough for me is when I actually put a limitation. And I'm not saying that you have to go do some kind of crazy triathlon, but I'm saying maybe it's right here thinking that, man, I can't get in better shape. I'm just the best that I can be right now. And hey, if you're working hard at it and you're actually putting some effort into your health and you're seeing great results, all the power to you, great. But if you're stuck, if you're overweight, maybe you're like that seedling that maybe didn't get watered, I couldn't put you in the tower garden yet because you couldn't grow. Here's what I'm doing. Check this out. I'm going to show you this again. See these guys? Guess what? I'm going to keep watering it, and I'm going to keep an eye on it, and they're taking a little bit longer than these guys. Look, these grew a little bit quicker. Check that out. It grew a little bit quicker, so I was able to put them in the tower. I was able to let them grow and actually see more of their potential. And you know what? Don't feel bad if you're stuck, or maybe you've struggled your whole life. Maybe you haven't felt like you've been worth all that much, and maybe you've given up too easy. Maybe you've tried so many things and you're just struggling and trying to get in shape. And maybe in your 20s it was okay and easy, and then in your 30s you started a family and it started to get harder because your season changed. You had to put the needs of your children and your family and your work and all those things ahead, right? I get it. I've been there. And then what happens is when you get and kind of break past 40 or maybe even your 50s, is that maybe you have a little bit more time, but you're realizing, oh man, I kind of messed up. I did all these other things and I didn't realize my full potential. I didn't give myself enough credit to think, you know what, I can get to that next level in health. And I think anybody right now would feel the value of taking time and effort to evaluate where you're at and to honestly maybe remove some of those limitations that you have. So it's Saturday. I know maybe you're enjoying yourself. Maybe you're enjoying the outdoors. You hear the cicadas. I got all these cicadas up in the trees. They're all hanging out in the trees. We got a beautiful tree over here. It's pretty cool. And they're making lots of noise. And they're telling me, yeah, we got potential. So my question to you is, are you seeing your full potential? Because I think that could be, it's not going to be about the diet so much. It's not going to be about the workout so much. Those are important things. I think it's just easy to give up and to say, no, I'm at my full potential, Mark. That's all. I'm just going to have to deal with being 50 pounds overweight. I'm just going to have to do, I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying. Like, where's the level that you're trying to? Like, if you're trying, what does that mean? Are you trying to a certain level down here because it's easy to try, or are you trying to a level here? And I'm just going to share with you, and I'll be revealing it soon. I'm going to be revealing the potential of this tower garden, which I'm very excited about. And you actually saw when I put it together. Some of you might have watched. But listen, this is the first. I literally just put those in. Those just started. I can't even tell you what the salad. I can't even tell you what that is. I have them labeled, but I labeled the container. But I will let you know what those are. I hope I labeled them. Oops. But I would say is I have potential. These little seedlings have potential. My question is, do you really truly believe you have the potential to be at a higher level, being fit? Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you're cool with the status quo. Maybe you're cool with being mediocre. But if you're not, today could be the day. It's July. You're going into the second half of the year. You don't know. If you have no idea what that might look like, I can tell you, chances are you're not chasing after your full potential. And if you are, awesome. But if you're not, do yourself a favor. Get help. How did I figure out this? I didn't just figure this out on my own. I didn't figure out this tower garden. I got somebody to help me with it. I got instructions. I looked at the people that are already doing it, that are doing it right. How to check the water, make sure the pH is right. You think I'm going to figure this out on my own? Heck no. I'm going to go to the experts and look at them. And maybe you need an expert in your life who can actually help you with your fitness and help you with your full potential. Look at all the sweat. And if that sounds like you and you need the help, hit me up with a message. This is what I do for a living. I absolutely love it. I talked to a few people today. They're going to get started. And I'm excited, so excited that they're getting started on the journey to discovering their full potential. If you're not on that journey yet, get on it. It's a fun journey. And you can come along with me. We can go together. I'm going to make 50 my healthiest, fittest you're going to see, you watch, there's going to be a transformation from this coach you're going to see in the next couple of months. But I'm working on something big. And you know what? I know that I have not seen my full potential. And if you haven't seen your full potential yet, or you have a hard time looking for it, maybe it's time to get around somebody like me who can help show you your full potential. That's all I got. Take care. Have a blessed day. I'm going to go wipe the sweat off. Whew, it's my time for go dip. I don't have a pool back here, but there's nature's pool about 2 blocks that way in the ocean. I'm going to go for a dip. Take care and God bless.